A lot of people have asked me why am I so cheap? Why I always buy cheap stuff? I never buy expensive stuff, and I have a very simple answer. I'm a complicated person. I don't like everything. So a lot of the times I buy the cheap stuff just to test out to see if I'm gonna like whatever I bought. Sometimes, you know, you spend $5 on a bicycle and you don't like bicycling. So I bought a $600 one and see if I like it. And I do. This is fun. Sometimes you spend too much on a motorcycle and you can't ride. Sometimes you spend too much on a car and you can drive. Sometimes you spend too much money on a girl that you don't like and you get married and then you have a problem. You know, this kind of stuff, I'm very, very undecided as a person, so I always get the cheap stuff. See if I like to drink out of a cup or do I like the cans. Because then what's the point of having an expensive cup? If I don't like drinking out of a cup, I like the can. So this is how I feel alive. This is how I poke around, and I made very, very good progress being cheap like this. There's some stuff that I discovered that I liked and I've enjoyed, and then some other stuff that I didn't like. It is the nature of the beast. That's why I do a lot of the things the cheap way. It's because I'm literally testing out things and see how they work out for me. I don't buy the most expensive iPhone if I don't like iPhones, or I don't know if I'm gonna like iPhones. I don't buy the most expensive anything, and then a lot of the times, because I'm cheap, I miss on good opportunities. I know that, because I don't even want to try it if it's expensive. You know, like an expensive cruise or something like that. I went on a cheap one and I enjoyed it. I would spend more, but I would never spend 10 grand to see how is a 10 grand cruise. Yeah, it's gonna be better, but it just can't be 10 times better. It's gonna be twice as good food, but that's just twice for 10 times the money. And that's hard for me to do. Just not my style. I hate when I have to put the brakes on. I feel like such a wasted battery. So yeah, being cheap, believe it or not, it worked out for me in my life. From getting a hammer from a dollar store that didn't last, but I only had one nail. And I never needed that hammer again. To other things like those, they can make a huge difference. That quad was a little bit scary. So I enjoyed, you know, the brakes over there. Yeah, the cheap brakes, but I enjoyed them. They stopped me really well. I don't feel like I'm gonna die with that quad. So it's just part of life. Being cheap is not necessarily bad. I'm frugal. I am like a sniper. People live life like they're a minigun. And it's more rewarding to shoot a minigun. Trust me. I've seen some and they're quite nice. Full automatic, it's really, really nice, but then sometimes it's nice to take a sniper and then point it to the target and adjust your sights and calculate and look at the wind and do all those things, and then push the trigger, and you wasted one bullet and you have achieved your goal. It really worked out really, really well for me. I've been doing this for quite a few years and allowed me to retire early and not be stressed about life anymore. I come over here, I spend time for myself. I ride bicycles, I ride motorcycles, I have everything that I want at home. I play games for days sometimes. and I don't have to worry about bills coming in and not having an income. These are just amazing things. It's really, really nice to have. Maybe when I'm old, I want to have some regrets. I'm not going to say no, because this kind of stuff can happen. But for now, I regret nothing. This is life. This is fun. And I have zero regrets. I have no regrets. Now life is like going down this hill. It's just fun all the time.